And if they're good when they're young, they might get to the level of skaters that we've been watching. And, you know, Tracy, the last couple of years, we've seen this arrival of teenage sensations at the senior level. Cynthia Phaneuf, Joannie Rochette, who are still probably age eligible for the junior ranks, but I think they've inspired the skaters we're watching today.
Well, I think Skate Canada years ago just really worked on developing the young talent, and now it's paying off. And so now we've got these skaters at the top, and they're inspiring the young skaters. And we saw in the short program, 3 of the women just went out so aggressively, attacking the difficult jumps, and you know, the fear factor is gone. You used to watch these skaters on the ice and think, the poor kid, she looks frightened to death to be out there, and that's not the case anymore.
How different will it be, though, from a short program to a free skate, 3.5 minutes now, when they're trying to up the ante, try to skate like senior level skaters in 30 seconds less time?
Well, I think we'll see more mistakes for sure, but I think that's the nature of the beast. These skaters have to push themselves and test themselves if they're to be successful at the senior level. So as you said, they'll be trying the jumps that their senior competitors do, but in 30 seconds less. So we'll see more mistakes, but what we want to see is the killer instinct and that competitiveness come out in the free program.
We certainly saw that in the short program. Here are the standings after the short, heading to the free. Tanika Gibbons of BC ahead by a full 3 points. Amelie Lacoste is second. Amanda Valentine, up-and-coming skater 2. She's in 3rd place right now. And on the ice is Marie-Christine Grenier. 7th after the short program, was 5th at the Canadians a year ago. 17-year-old from Sherbrooke, Quebec.
She will skate to music by Camille Sanson, choreographed by David Wilson. Marie-Christine trains with Cynthia Phaneuf and shares her coach, Annie Barabé. No step out there on her triple salchow, but a good attempt.
Late in the program, too.
It's so hard to control your adrenaline, and you tend to go out like gangbusters when you compete and have nothing left at the end. That's a little bit of the case here. Marie-Christine losing her legs at the end of the program, but she didn't give up on the performance at all. In fact, I thought she kind of relaxed into it, kind of enjoyed it at the halfway mark when she got some of the jumps done.
But it does take your full attention. You have got to be on, as you know, as a competitor, you have got to be on for whatever you have out there, whether it's 2.5 minutes, 3.5, or 4.5 minutes. You have to give every second detail.
Well, it's easy when you feel like it. The problem comes when you don't have your legs under you, or you're a little bit nervous or a little bit too pumped up. And that's what takes many years, is trying to control that adrenaline.
Marie-Christine Grenier, again, 7th after the short program, so she could make a few moves up the standings here based on what some of the other skaters do. There's Annie Barabé. .29.60, 31.41. And again, Marie-Christine training with Cynthia Phaneuf. That helps out as well. Those are the numbers to beat right now. 93.90 when we come back to the Junior Nationals. Now on ice, Amélie Lacoste, 16-year-old from Delson, Quebec. 9th as a junior a year ago, will not be 9th this year. Chance here for the junior Canadian title.
Skating to Piano Concerto number 2 by Rachmaninoff. Nice triple Salchow,
yes.
Double toe, double loop. And leaning there, that was an attempted triple Lutz. Good comeback right into a triple loop. Touchdown there on her triple flip. This is a skater that looks to me like she likes to jump. She likes to fly around the ice and do her jump. She has some experience on the Junior Grand Prix International circuit, and in fact finished 4th at a competition in California this season. Looks to me like her tendency is to rush just a little bit, rushing into the jumps and rushing through some of the artistry and the spins. And what a determined skater.
The nerves out here too right now. Skaters had a lot of attack in the short program. A lot at stake for them.
Ah, nice triple loop.
Well, a couple of glitches, was able to throw a triple at the end in. Amélie Lacoste, who would like to be like a couple of other skaters from La Belle Provence in the last couple of years who have had success as a teenager. Cynthia Phaneuf and Joannie Rochette, who also used to, when she burst onto the scene, the same way, loved to attack the jumps.
Oh, she has the feistiness. And you can see she can jump. That's not a problem. A little bit inconsistent. Here's her triple Lutz, and you can see she was leaning. She just rushed into it. Her upper body was way round before she was ready to leave the ice. One of her nicest jumps is her triple loop. She seems to be very confident on that jump. She's all business. She's going to go out and get that job done. And over the next year, she's going to have to work a little bit on slowing down, relaxing into the program and the artistry.
Again, we'll be watching these numbers. 1 point deduction. Total of 70.09 for Amélie Lacoste. The total's 110.5. But still more to come from London in the Junior Nationals. Stay with us. The leaders on the ice, Tanika Gibbons, full 3-point lead. That's a healthy lead, but not insurmountable. We already saw Amélie Lacoste go out and put a number down. Leader. Tanika has had trouble in the past with nerves. Let's see how she handles the pressure cooker here with the junior women's title on the line. 16-year-old from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Skating to the Thief of Baghdad. Nice double axel, double toe to open her performance. You can see she's a graceful, lyrical skater. She's going to have a very strong second mark for her skating ability and artistry. Should have been a triple. She turned it to a double. Showing that she's not entirely confident.
Oh.
Very strong triple loop, and Tanika needed that jump. It's her first triple of this performance, and that should help her with her nerves and her confidence.
Needs a couple more, though. Right here.
She's listening.
Whoa.
You know, that was what we call a messy fall, and that hurts your pride, I think, more than anything. But She did attack that jump. And it's a huge quality to have if you go out and, oh, geez, an unfortunate mistake there, but she went out appearing not confident in her first jumps and came fighting back. It's all learning about yourself and how you handle pressure. Here comes another triple Salchow, and no, went swinging into it, turned it to a double.
I mean, this is a cruel sport. You know what that's all about when you're out there by yourself or with just a partner, but you have to learn from it. And especially when you're in your teens and you're doing it and you're so much expected of you.
Well, it's easy to say, but these skaters have to be patient. They have to work through moments like this. I think Tanika handled it admirably. Fighting back with some fine triple jumps, and you know, you're walking a fine line, because as you lose your confidence and you feel nervous, all the tension goes up into your shoulders, and to be able to jump successfully, you have to have it down right in your knees and in your feet. Now watch this, a beautiful triple loop.
Here is where coaches earn their money. Keep your chin up here.
Yeah,
it's going to be hard, and it is. This is not easy.
It's not. But she has a fine student in Tanika. She's a beautiful skater, and there's a lot she can take away from that performance to build on.
Had the lead, lost the lead, finishes second. Could have been the Canadian champion. Meanwhile, earlier, Amanda Valentine, we told you she was in third place after the short program. Look at this combination early in her skate. She did have some rough spots, though, in her performance. Here are some of the highlights. She, however, had a 7th place showing in her free skate. The upside here for Amanda Valentine, the number, though, is her age.
Well, she's 14 years old. She was the novice champion of Canada last year. And you can see, even though she struggled throughout this performance, she's beaming, and she's still attacking the program.
Yeah, again, made some mistakes, and then still had the resolve to throw in another triple late in the performance. And hanging on, barely. Bright light, good future, Amanda Valentine. From Ottawa, who trains outside of Detroit with Richard Callahan, finished in 7th in the free skate. Not good enough to knock off the top 2 skaters. Amelie Lacoste, though, wins the free skate and wins the Canadian Junior Championship. Tanika Gibbons second, Amanda Valentine with the bronze medal. And some of the other names. A lot of Quebec representation. Some of the young skaters at the Junior Nationals. Vic Rauter spoke with the champion.
Absolutely. Now think about it. A year ago, you were 9th. Now you're number 1. You have done very well so far. Has your skating improved that much? Have you been getting better?
Yes, I trained very, very hard at home, and I said to me that it was a chance for me to be the first in junior, and so I trained hard off ice and on the ice, and I did a lot of competition, international competition, so I learned a lot of their competition, so I trained hard and come
now
here.
You're Grenier.
Yes.
Merci.
So I'm so happy of me.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Good French from our Vic Rauter. They've had to say félicitations, congratulations a few times to junior ladies champions. There have been a great number out of Quebec.
Well, they've dominated, and they're dominating at the senior level. What I saw in this competition, though, you've got a number of fine athletes in the ladies' event, determined athletes. My only concern was not a lot of the difficult triple jumps like the triple lutz or the triple flip in competition, and that's something that these skaters have to go after because they need those. to win internationally on the junior level and to move to the senior ranks.
Take the tape from the short program, build on that, take the tape from the free skate, learn from that, move on to next season.
You
yeah,
got
well,
it.
kind of.
Ever thought of
I'm learning
coaching?
from you. We'll be back with the junior men. There's the new junior ladies champion, Amelie Lacoste.